let's get you the latest from Manipur. And fresh violence has erupted in the sensitive area of Churachandpur. There are reports of arson at the DC office in the area, and several people have been injured. 2 people have died, 25 have been injured, and this is because of the protest that took place late last night that turned violent. This is with the security forces clashing with hundreds of people who came out in Manipur's Kuki Zoo tribes-dominated Churachandpur district to protest against the suspension of a head constable after a selfie of him with the armed miscreants that went viral. We have my colleague Ratnadeep joining us to get us more on this. Ratnadeep, take us to the demands of the protesters and the information on the casualties during the clashes that erupted yesterday.
That's right. In fact, this morning there is a total shutdown in Churachandpur town in the entire district, which is being called by the Kuki Zoo civil society groups against yesterday's killing of civilians. Remember, yesterday evening there was a build-up of mob outside the office of the superintendent of police. They were demanding that the suspension of a constable posted in Churachandpur needs to be revoked, needs to be withdrawn. They were demanding after this constable was put under suspension, when a photo of his went viral and he was seen in the photo with armed men who claimed themselves to be village volunteers. Remember, in Manipur, on both sides of the warring communities, there are armed volunteers who have been alleged of attacking each other, and after this photo went viral, an inquiry was ordered by the state police headquarters, putting the police personnel in suspension. And as the crowd grew around the superintendent of police office, according to police sources, the security forces had to use force. Tear gas shells were fired. Police says that rubber bullets were fired. However, Kuki Zoo civil society groups have said that they were live firing. Live bullets were used, and soon there were protests outside DC office, the deputy commissioner's office, and the SP's office, and the deputy commissioner's office was ransacked. In fact, several government properties, there were arson in several government properties, vehicles as well. In fact, then there was this clashes between the security forces and the protesters, in which around 40 odd people, that's what we are picking up now from sources, that around 40 odd people are injured and in hospital. 2 of them have succumbed to their injuries. That's what has been confirmed to us by the authorities. In fact, massive mobilization of security forces is being done in the area. That's what we are picking up from police sources. And mobile internet has been shut for 5 days in Churachandpur district, and the Kuki Zoo civil society groups have called for a shutdown. There is a total shutdown in the district. At this moment, the situation remains under control. That's what police sources are telling us. But there is palpable tension in the area, given the fact that this has happened only last night. And remember, Churachandpur is the place from where last year on May 3rd, the spell of ethnic violence in Manipur had started.